My name is Amy West, and I am a special needs teacher at Johnson County W.R. Castle Elementary. I teach K-2. I'm certified K-12, but I've taught K-6, but I like K-2 is my favorite. So I've taught that for a lot of years. My grant was Engineering Innovations for Differential Learners, and I really believe that having a multi-sensory classroom and hands-on activities is the most beneficial for your kids. So over the summer, I completely transformed my classroom with one of my coworkers. She teaches with me, but we have flexible seating, so that's really been beneficial for my students. So, and I make sure I let them know. I wanted to add that we are a 5-star school. I forgot to add that part. So pretty proud of that. We do a lot of work. With my classroom, I used Donors Choose and got some materials as well, just for the flexible seating. But my grant was for interactive projector. So my kids can get up and interact and participate in what they're doing. So, and I also wrote it for a iPad. So for the iPad, you can get, it's called a tack screen. So it's really cool. I've never really heard of it until I did a lot of research on it. But it's just a film that you put over the top of your iPad. And when you touch, it's like a bumpy is what I call it. It's what my kids call it. So, and we use that in writing as well, but it's like a little screen. But when they're doing the apps on the iPad, like the writing or with their letters or whatever, they can feel it and touch it. So it's really awesome. Adding any kind of tactile movement in your classroom increases brain activity, and that is proven by MRIs. So that's always what we want to do. When you learn with motion, you increase your learning by 75%, and I think that's like a really powerful number. Or I'm sorry, 72%. So I always have my kids up and moving. I let them know that it is a privilege to use these things. As far as their seating and all the multi-sensory things that I have in my classroom. Our projector, I've not got quite started yet, but I have big plans. So they're really excited about it because it is out and ready to go, and they're super excited. And I have tons of behavior, like my little ones, I have a lot of behavior kids. So with the multi-sensory classroom and all these hands-on activities, it has really decreased my behavior. Last year, they were going home left and right because they were just being awful. But kids hate paper pencil. I have a certain one that really hates paper pencil. And so we do lots of hands-on activities. I can assess them this way. It doesn't have to be paper pencil. I just take my data on my check sheets. And their behavior is just so much better. So we do all kinds of hands-on everything. It increases your student engagement. I wrote my grant to increase memory because if you're moving, it increases your memory. I wrote it for my behavior because my kids' behavior sometimes is out of control. And then also for attendance. So our school has also done another thing for attendance to help increase attendance. But our attendance was really bad last year in our school-wide. But I have several students that miss constantly, and I don't know that if that's what's causing a lot of their issues. I don't think but it's not helping their issues. So they need to be at school. They love coming into my room. That's usually the first thing they want to do all the time. They want to come up and interact and have flexible seating. I pass those around. You can see all the different ways. Let's see, I also wrote my PGG on student engagement, so this is also helping me monitor that. So I keep lots of data. If you're a special needs teacher, you know all about the data. So I'm going to monitor the progress data, the behavior, and the attendance. Sorry, I wrote myself notes that I'm not even using. So that's really about all I have. The projector is going to be awesome. I'm super excited. We use it right now as like an interactive whiteboard because they can do that. It needs to be hung, so it'll be a little bit better, but it's going to be great. And it's going to help with all my behaviors, and I teach it as a privilege, so they don't get to use it if they have bad behavior or they're not responsible. So it's really helped, and I hope that it just keeps improving. So that's all I have.